She messaged, "I'm keeping the ring, but marrying him. Thanks for funding my new chapter." I replied, "My pleasure." Her furious voicemail when she discovered the ring was fake, and the fallout that ensued was epic. 29 male, was with Sophie for 4 years. We've been engaged for 6 months when everything unraveled. In hindsight, the warning signs were practically a circus. But love blinds you, doesn't it? We met at a friend's house party. She was working the bar, charming everyone for tips, but I felt special when she slid me her number. The first few months were amazing. She was lively, impulsive, always planning outings. We moved in together after 8 months. That's when the crack started showing. She'd constantly forget her purse. Her car always broke down right when bills were due. Her shifts got cut at work, yet she always had cash for girls' nights and new outfits. I covered her expenses because that's what you do for your partner, right? My tech job paid decently. The proposal happened last March. Spent $12,000 on the ring. 2 months' salary, as they say. She flaunted it everywhere, planned a huge wedding, invited 200 guests. I was stressed about the costs, but she kept saying, "We only do this once, babe." Then Lucas entered the scene, her new gym trainer. Suddenly, she's hitting the gym twice a day, coming home radiant, raving about how Lucas understands her fitness goals. I made one comment about her spending more time with him than me, and she flipped. "You're jealous of my progress. Lucas is helping me be my best self, and you can deal with it." 2 weeks ago, I came home early with a stomach bug. Her car was in the driveway, but the house was empty. I found under bag, though, with a pregnancy test box inside. Positive test. In the bathroom trash. I sat on our bed for an hour running numbers in my head. We hadn't been intimate in 5 weeks. She'd been too stressed with wedding planning. That evening she came home singing. I asked about her day. "Just wedding stuff with mom." Nice. Her mom lives 3 hours away. "Hey, babe," I said, "found something curious in the bathroom." Her face cycled through 6 expressions before settling on defensive. "You dug through my trash?" "The pregnancy test, sophomore." I wanted to surprise you. We haven't had sex in over a month." The silence was deafening. Then she started crying, not sad tears, angry ones. "Fine. You want the truth? I'm pregnant with Lucas's baby. And you know what? I'm keeping it. I'm marrying him. But I'm keeping this ring because I earned it dealing with your dull ass for years." I laughed. Actually laughed. Earned it? For years of pretending your sci-fi novels were interesting? 4 years of your friends' lame trivia nights? For years of average sex? Yeah, I earned this ring. Consider it payment. She grabbed her duffel, started tossing. "Close in. Lucas is waiting outside. My sister's coming tomorrow for my stuff. And Nate, thanks for funding my new chapter. This ring will cover a sweet honeymoon." She strutted out, posted a selfie with Lucas an hour later. Finally free to be with my true love. I sat there numb, then called my jeweler buddy, Max. Update 1. Max picked up on the second ring. "Yo, what's good? Remember that ring I got from you? The princess cut? Yeah, gorgeous piece. The one you said looked identical to the real deal? He paused. The moissanite? Man, yeah, you'd need a loop to tell. Why? She's keeping it. Thinks it's worth 12 grand. Max let out a low whistle. It's worth maybe 800 bucks. Stunning stone, but can you write up an appraisal? The real specs. Give me an hour. While waiting, I went through our apartment, found 3 pregnancy books, stashed in her closet, receipts for prenatal vitamins from 6 weeks ago. She'd been planning this. Also found a draft text to her friends about how she was leveling up and securing the bag with the ring. Her sister Mia showed up the next morning with 2 friends and a moving truck. Try to take the TV, the sofa, my gaming rig. Nope, I said. She can have her clothes and personal items. Everything else is mine. I have receipts. She said you agreed to split everything. I showed her Sophie's text. I'm keeping the ring, but marrying him. Thanks for funding my new chapter. Where does that mention furniture? Mia got hostile. Look, she's pregnant. Don't be a jerk. With her trainer's baby while engaged to me. Who's the jerk here? They took her stuff and left. But not before Mia tried to snag my Xbox. She said this was hers. Unless she has a receipt, no. You're really being petty over a console? It's the principle, like keeping an engagement ring after cheating. Speaking of which, I sent Sophie Max's appraisal, the real one. 20 minutes later, my phone blew up. Update 2, 37 missed calls. I counted. Then the voicemail. You lying bastard. Fake. The ring is fake. I showed this to everyone. I had it appraised at weight. What? Moissanite? I want the real ring. You owe me the real ring. Then texts. That's fraud. You're a scammer. I'm calling the cops. Diego's coming over. You can't give someone fake jewelry and not tell them. I'm suing you. I replied once my pleasure for funding your new chapter. All $800 of it. Lucas showed up that evening. Full macho mode. Gym bro tattoos and tank top. Looking like a budget Dwayne Johnson. Yo, man, we got to talk about that ring. No, we don't. You scammed her. That's messed up. I gave my fiancé a ring. She kept it after cheating. How's that? My problem? You lied about its value. Show me where I said it was worth 12 grand. I'll wait. He couldn't because I never did. I just let her assume when she saw the jewelry box. Look, dude, Lucas tried a new angle. She's pregnant with my kid. That ring was supposed to help us start our life. Maybe you should have thought about that before sleeping with another man's fiancé. It just happened. 6 weeks of pregnancy just happened? Bro, I can do math. He left, but not before saying this ain't over. Sophie's mom called next. Valerie was always dramatic. How dare you give my daughter fake jewelry? She's humiliated. She's humiliated. Because she cheated and got pregnant by her trainer. That's not the point. It's exactly the point. She showed that ring to everyone. Posted it online. Her friends think she's a liar now. So she's embarrassed because the truth came out. That's her issue. You're a small, vindictive man. And your daughter's a cheater who tried to swindle 12 grand from me. We all have our flaws. She hung up, but the best part, Sophie had already taken the ring to 3 jewelers to sell it. Each one said the same thing. Beautiful stone, not a diamond, worth less than $1,000. Update 3. The entitlement soared to ridiculous heights. Sophie tried to file a police report for fraud. The officer chuckled. She posted about it on Twitter. Went to the cops about my ex scamming me with fake jewelry, and they said it's a civil matter. The system protects fraudsters. Comments were savage. Girl, you cheated and kept the ring. Karma's serving and it's tasty. Team ex-fiancé. Her best friend Lauren messaged me. Just give her money for a real ring. She's pregnant and stressed. She's pregnant by another man. How's that my responsibility? You were together 4 years. And she was sleeping with Lucas for how long? That's different. How? She was finding herself. She found herself under her trainer. Not my problem anymore. Then came the masterpiece. Sophie sent an invoice, an actual PDF invoice for services rendered 2020 to 2024. Emotional support, $50,000. Relationship coordination, $30,000. Physical intimacy, $25,000. Household tasks, $15,000. Enduring lackluster proposal, $10,000. Total, $130,000. Will accept $12,000 for real ring as settlement. I sent it to my group chat. My friends lost it. My buddy Ryan made it his lock screen. Bro, she invoiced you for sex? This is iconic. But I wasn't done. Sophie forgot something critical. She was still on my Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, Max, everything. She'd been mooching. Streaming services for years. I changed every password, kicked her off my phone. Plan. She was on that too. Removed her. Card for my Amazon Prime. The meltdown was instant. Are you serious? I'm in the middle of The Crown. How am I supposed to get my packages? The baby needs music for development. That last one got me. The baby needs Spotify Premium for development. Lucas messaged, man, just put her back on Netflix. It's $20. If $20 nothing you, pay for it. It's the principle. You were together for years. Exactly. It's the principle. Update for the wedding invites went out. Sophie and Lucas, beach ceremony, requesting cash. Gifts for our growing family. She sent one to me, delivered by her cousin with a note. Hope you can be happy for me. S. The nerve was unreal. Her cousin lingered while I read it. So you coming? To my ex's wedding to the guy she cheated with while pregnant with his kid, wearing the fake ring I gave her. When you say it like that, tell her I'm busy that day. You don't even know the date. I'm busy every day she's getting married. But here's where it gets juicy. That $800 ring, Lucas planned to pawn it to fund the wedding. Took it to a pawn shop. Freaked out when they offered $400. This is a 12 grand ring. Sir, it's moissanite. My fiancé said it's real. Your fiancé was mistaken. He called me from the parking lot. You sabotaged us. How? By not correcting her assumption. She also thought I'd be fine with her. Cheating. People assume wrong things sometimes. We need money for the wedding. Get a second job. I'm a trainer. I work all day. Apparently not all day. Since you had time to sleep with my fiancé. He hung up, but Sophie wasn't done. She tried a new tactic, mutual friends. Our friend group split naturally. Most backed me because, well, she cheated. But a few played mediator. Emma called. What she did was wrong, but the fake ring was harsh. Harsh. I bought my girlfriend a gorgeous ring. Not my fault she's too materialistic too. appreciate it unless it's 5 figures. But you let her believe. She let me believe she was loyal. We all believe things. 2 wrongs don't make a right. No, but her cheating, getting pregnant, keeping the ring, trying to take my furniture, demanding money, and sending me a wedding invite makes like 7 wrongs. I'm still behind. Then came the extinction burst. Learned that term online. Sophie showed up at my workplace. Pregnant, sobbing, full performance. Please, I just need enough for a small ceremony. For the baby, my coworkers were watching. She knew it. Soph, you need to leave. You loved me for years, and you threw it away for a guy with biceps. I made a mistake. Getting pregnant by another man isn't a mistake. It's a choice. Multiple choices. Actually, security escorted her out. She posted about it. Got kicked out of my ex's office for asking for help. Men are garbage. Someone commented, didn't you cheat on him? She deleted the post. Update 5. The wedding was 2 weeks away. Sophie was desperate. The venue demanded payment. She'd maxed out her cards on the dress. And that $800 ring wasn't funding anyone's honeymoon. Her sister, Mia, reached out. Look, I know she screwed up, but she's my sister. Can you at least sell her the real ring? At a discount? What real ring? The actual diamond you obviously have. Stashed somewhere. Mia, there is no real ring. I bought moissanite because I was smart. Enough not to drop $12,000 on jewelry. Nobody buys fake engagement rings. I bought what I could afford while still looking nice. That's called being responsible. So, you never loved her. Buying a cheaper ring means I didn't love her, but her sleeping with Lucas while wearing it means what? Exactly? She had no response, but Sophie had one. Last move. She went to my mom. My mom called her crying. I messed up, but I always loved your son. The baby needs a father figure. Mom called me. That girl contacted me. And I told her the baby has a father. That trainer she cheated with. Thanks. Ma. Also told her you were raised better than to take back cheaters. Love you too. She asked if I had any jewelry she could have. She what? Said something about family heirlooms being fitting since she was almost family. The audacity of this woman. Lucas, meanwhile, was realizing what he'd signed up for. Friends reported he was working 3 jobs to pay for the wedding. Sophie quit her bartending job because she was too pregnant to stand. She was 4 months along. He messaged me, man, can I ask you something? What? Was she always like this? Like what? High maintenance. I sent him a screenshot of my credit card statements from our relationship. $6,000 in random purchases over the last year alone. Holy crap. Yeah. How'd you afford it? I took out a loan. For the wedding? For everything. The wedding, baby stuff, her new car. She got a new car, said she needed something safe for the baby. This guy took out a $40,000 loan for a woman he'd been officially dating for less than a month. Lucas, run. I can't. She's pregnant. That's not a reason to go broke. You don't get it. Her family is already planning everything. Her mom put deposits down. With what money? Mine. Update 6. 3 days before the wedding, the venue canceled. Lucas's loan didn't fully clear. His credit was shot. Sophie called me screaming, "You did this." How could I ruin Lucas's credit? You know people. You work in tech. I fix servers, not credit scores. We're going to be homeless. You have an apartment. Lucas is moving in and we need bigger. So get a job. I'm pregnant. Millions of pregnant women work. You're not special. She hung up and did what she does best. Posted on social media. But this time she slipped up. She tagged Lucas's other girlfriend. Yeah, another girlfriend. Turns out Lucas wasn't just training Sophie. He had a side thing with another client, Rachel, who thought she was his main girl. Rachel was pissed. The Twitter war was spectacular. Rachel posted screenshots of texts from Lucas from the same days he was with Sophie, photos of them together, plans they'd made. Sophie tried damage control. She's obsessed with my man. Rachel clapped back with receipts. Venmo. Payments to Lucas labeled date night. Dated when Sophie thought he was at the gym. I grabbed snacks and watched it unfold. Lucas tried calling me. Mum, I'm screwed. Yeah, you are. Soft's throwing my stuff out. Where's Rachel? Also throwing my stuff out. Where are you going to go? I don't know. Can I crash? Hell no. Come on. Guys, stick together. You slept with my fiancé. We're not buddies. The wedding was obviously canceled. Valerie, Sophie's mom called me again. This is your fault. How is Lucas cheating on your daughter? With another woman my fault? If you'd just taken her back, she'd still be pregnant with another man's baby? You're spiteful. I'm living my life. Your daughter keeps pulling me into her mess. She needs closure. She got closure when she left me for him. Update 7. Post canceled, wedding was a mess. Sophie lost the deposits, about $8,000 of Lucas's loan money. Lucas was crashing on couches. Rachel keyed his car. But Sophie wasn't done with me. She applied for unemployment claiming I fired her. Problem, I never employed her. She listed me as her previous employer, thinking she could claim emotional distress or something. Unemployment office called. Sir, did you employ Sophie Miller? No. She listed you as. I was her ex-fiancé, not her employer. She's claiming wrongful termination from being engaged. That's called a breakup. The unemployment guy laughed. We'll mark this as fraudulent. She got flagged in the system. Then came the small claims court summons. She was suing me for 1. The real engagement ring, $12,000. 2. Emotional damages, $10,000. Lost wedding opportunities, $8,000. Total, $30,000. My lawyer friend looked at it and laughed. She has no case. Show up, bring receipts. This will be over in 20 minutes. Court day. Sophie showed up looking worn out. Lucas wasn't there. They were done. She was now 5 months pregnant, living with her mom, working at a convenience store. The judge asked her to present her case. Your Honor, he gave me a fake ring. Do you have proof he said it was real? Well, no, but do you have any written agreement about the ring's value? No, but everyone knows. Ma'am, did you keep the ring after ending the engagement? Yes. Why? Because I earned it. The judge looked at me. Sir, I bought a moissanite ring for $800. I have the receipt. She assumed it was a diamond. When she cheated and left, she kept it. Now she's mad it's not worth what she fought. The judge reviewed the receipts, her texts admitting to cheating, and the invoice she sent me. I brought that for laughs. Ma'am, you have no case. Dismissed. But the judge wasn't done. Also, ma'am, traditionally, if an engagement ends due to infidelity by the recipient, the ring should be returned. He could countersue for it back. Sophie paled. What? I stood up. Your Honor, I'd like to countersue for my ring back. You gave it to me as a promise of marriage, which you broke. I'd like my $800 ring back, please. The judge granted it. Sophie had 30 days to return the ring or pay $800. Final update. She tried to return a different ring, a cubic zirconia piece from a mall. I had Max verify it wasn't mine. This isn't the ring I gave you, Pralve. I pulled out photos from her Instagram. The setting's different. Try again. She claimed she lost it. The judge said, pay the $800 then. She refused. Her wages got garnished. $50 a month from her convenience store. Job. Last I heard, Lucas is trying to get back with Rachel. Sophie's living with her mom, and she had the baby, named it Harmony, which feels ironic. She messaged me last month. I hope you're happy. You ruined my life. No, you ruined your life. I just didn't shield you from the consequences. I could have been a good wife to you. You were literally pregnant with another man's baby. I would have said it was yours. That's worse. You get that's worse, right? She blocked me. Finally, Max still tells the moissanite ring story as his favorite clientele. My mom calls it the time you outwitted that schemer. My friends call it the great ring caper. Me? I'm doing all right. Dating a kind woman from my book club who thinks the whole saga is hilarious. She asked to see the receipts because she couldn't believe someone would invoice their ex for emotional labor. I showed her the PDF. She laughed so hard she cried. Frame this. So I did. It's in my home office. A reminder that sometimes the best revenge is letting people face the consequences of their own entitlement, and always buying moissanite.